Hi guys, Christine Summers from Sketchowl Designs. I wanted to hop on and press a couple Easter items for you guys today, including the cross that I just recently have listed in Etsy. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm going to try, I've already taped most of these down, but I'm going to go ahead and press this cross first. This is the keychain cross, and I have some exciting news too. So if anybody hops on, I have some exciting news about this design that I actually changed. I actually think I need to tighten this up a little bit. Say hi. Who do we have? Hey Eddie. Hey Marvin. How are you guys doing? All right. So, oh look, I almost put that upside down too. So the keychains are double-sided from Ashley. I'm at 400 for 60 seconds. Like I said, I already taped down the one side, so it's a little bit quicker. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Tanya. So that will make this a little faster, but I've already taken off all the plastic, and I kind of have my camera set up a little weird here, but I have it set up so you can see the overhead for when I do my 15 by 15 press, double press on the cross. But for the keychain, we're going to have to do both sides. I already took off all the plastic, so that's kind of ready to go. And the other thing we're going to do is an Easter tag as well today. So we're at 18 seconds here. So I hope everybody's good. I'm in Delaware. It's ridiculously windy today. And I'm not sure why. We had a fire going, trying to get rid of like an old tree, and we actually had to put the fire out because it was getting a little too windy, so we didn't want to cause a forest fire. All right, so here is the first side of our cross keychain. So if you saw, I designed these cross keychains, and I'm a big taper. So I designed these cross keychains with a saying on them, and it was originally as a door hanger. And I'm going to hold this up close so you guys can see. Let me make sure I'm in my camera good here. Let me take this off. All right, so here is one side of our cross keychain. So what I actually, let me move in a little bit closer. So what I actually decided to do with this, the original, hey Ashley, the original keychain design had a Bible verse on it. It was Jeremiah 29:11. So I originally did this design because my son is actually going through confirmation next weekend, and I thought, I've never seen anything like this, so I figured it would be really cool. Well, somebody had asked, you know, would you still be able to see the design on here? So with this one, I actually put a name. It just so happens to be my name, which is also my son's sponsor's name, which is Christine. But so this is actually the pink with the flowers. I'm going to make her a keychain as a thank you. And I thought that would be kind of a nice touch. But what I decided to do after that comment was I decided to go in and totally revamp that file. So now when you buy that file, let's say you buy the pink flower door hanger, you will also receive a blank one. So it makes it really easy for you guys to go in and do, you know, baptisms, confirmations, first Holy Communions. You can put your own Bible verse in. So you're actually getting two files for the price of one, because I wanted to make sure that you guys could use it all year round. Even the brown ones, I think what a cool idea to even put them for like a wedding. Like you could put a couple's name on it and their date, you know, that they got married. I'm going to reuse my butcher paper because I'm a butcher paper reuser. Before I go tape this other design. So this is actually the Easter Bunny tag, and this is the standing Easter Bunny. And what I did with this guy, and let me go ahead and get him down. What I did with him, and I'm going to try to scroll through my comments, is I actually took one of my door hangers to see if I could use my hand-drawn Easter Bunny door hanger. And I was able to just kind of add a little bit of the top where the hanger is. And I got that on. So I'm interested to see how that comes out. This is probably cooled down. So I'm going to tape the other side of this keychain on. It comes out really nice. And some people I know were asking last night if these could be used like the car charms. Like a lot of the car charms are very popular right now. So I'm going to hold this up against one of the round ornaments so you can kind of see how it compares in size. But I really think the cross could also make a great car charm. So you could take this design and put a name or anything else on it, so that way you could reuse it. If you're just hopping on, say hello. Where did I put my glove? Here it is. I tried to have everything kind of pre-taped and pre-pressed already to make it a little bit faster. Oh, this came out cute. All right, so let me take my tape off. And I'll hold this guy up. So this is the Easter Bunny. So this guy, again, he is a door hanger. And what I did is the door hanger does not encompass the hook on the standing Easter Bunny. So what I did was I layered another bunny behind him and just kind of erased everything else I didn't need, just so that way I could cover that up. So that's a super cute hanger, and I'm going to show you. We're going to do something a little bit different with this, almost kind of like a car charm, but not 100%. So I am not going to reuse this piece now because I've already pressed two things with that. So let me get that out of the way. Take my glove off, and let's do the other side of this keychain. Again, do not forget to take both pieces of plastic, the protective coating off of this. So make sure that you take those off before you start any of your pre-pressing. Okay, another 400 at 60 seconds. So here is my cross door hanger. I'm going to really quickly tape that down. All the protective coating has been taken off. And you will see with this guy, because I only have a 15 by 15 press, I am going to have to double press this. And I need you all to say a little prayer. I always get nervous doing this live when I press these twice. But this is actually going to be for my son for his confirmation. So this one has the Bible verse on it. So that's all listed. And I have on here his confirmation date as well as his name. So we will press this guy twice. And I'm going to do a lot of tape since we have to move it under the press after we do our first press. Let me just lift that up while I'm taping this down. And I want everybody to know, so if you do not know, Marvin has heat tape now. Oh my gosh, and it's awesome. Go get Marvin's heat tape. It works so good. So just a little plug for Mr. Marvin there if Marvin is still on. All right, so I'm going to take out the other side of this keychain. Oh, it came out so cute. So what I did on this guy is I just put a little note and put thank you for being my confirmation sponsor. And I put the date of confirmation on here. And it's not too hot, so I can probably hold this up. So on one side you have the date and a little note. And then the other side you have the confirmation sponsor's name. I'm also going to, let me hold this up against a round ornament. So this is one of Ashley's round Christmas ornaments I pulled out. I hope you can kind of see that. I feel like I keep cutting myself off. So just to kind of show you, and I'll show you from the dark side of this, the cross would be, the cross is almost the same length And it would really be like the perfect size to make a card charm with. So I would definitely use that to make a card charm. So it's a perfect size. So there is our cross. And again, I have these. So I have the flower pattern in 3 different colors. It comes in pink, white, as well as a wood background. And then I also have like a greenery pattern, which we're going to do next. And that comes in blue, a wood color, as well as white. And again, when you buy those now, you are actually going to get 2 files with those, okay? All right. So, I have my cross. It is taped down. Oh, I feel like that's coming up some. Let me actually retape that. I should have lifted that up a little more carefully. I literally just got tape stuck behind here. This is what happens with lives, guys. It's live. Anything can happen. I'm actually lucky I don't have kids running in here right now and interrupting my live. My husband probably told him to stay out. Alright, so let me get that back down. Alright. Let me make sure we're recentered up here. Alright, there we go. Let me do this a little bit better with my tape on this side. I kind of press it down a little bit better. Alright. After I pre-pressed this, I did also put like a heavy box underneath this because I was afraid it was going to warp. So, okay, so we are taped down. I am going to flip this guy over. Now again, I only have a 15 by 15 press, so this is where this overhead camera is going to make a big difference. If anybody wants to say a little prayer for me that this comes out like it should on my live, that would be awesome. I'm sorry, I'm missing comments too. Thanks for putting that up there, Marvin. How do I set up my camera system? I can definitely answer that, Melissa. Luckily, Marvin helped me with that and has been a huge help. But, okay, so this is what I have. So I have everything normally like you would do when you're pressing. I'm fully on here. I also have a pencil, which is going to be key. Again, I'm still at 400 for 60 seconds. And this is where I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. So we're a little heavy there. Let me loosen this up. All right. So what I am going to do is I am going to put a mark on my paper, on both parts of my paper, so I know exactly where I stopped for my design, okay? And you will see why in just a second. So I'm going to press this for 60 seconds, and I hope you guys can kind of see this really well in the overhead. So I'm going to press for 60 seconds. I'm going to slide over, and then I'm going to press for another 60 seconds on the part that did not get pressed. So I always say when you're doing this, always have an extra just in case. I know I do have another cross in case for any reason I get a line while I'm doing my second press. Because sometimes they don't come out perfect. Other times they are spot on. But I always say have a backup just in case. And that's for anything, especially if you're just trying it for the first time. All right, so I have a line here where I pressed originally. What I am going to do is I am going to very carefully slide this over. Again, I am taped down. And I want to make sure I'm kind of coming right at that line. Oh, and that's hot under my hand. So I am now, I just slightly overlap that. And I'm going to do my other 60 seconds. I have my hand under here. And we can kind of see the first half of how this is coming out. And it looks great. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if, I'm hoping you guys can see this. Ah! Oh no, look at that, what happened? I have a pressure issue. You see that, guys? So the top of this came out awesome, and the bottom, the pressure did not come out at all. Welcome to live. So we're going to see what the bottom half does. Something did not hit in the center of that. That really stinks. So again, this is why I now have to make sure that I'm glad I have another cross. And we're going to keep our fingers crossed that it comes out okay. Oh, I am so bummed. What are you going to do, guys? Anyway, so it's okay. You can all laugh at me. It's not the first time I've messed up on a live. I've just gotten used to it because it happens sometimes. All right, so the top half of that came out so good, too. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so beautiful. I don't know what I did. Well, you can see the top half of this is absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm wondering if maybe I'm running out of ink in something because the top half came out so perfect. Can you guys see that? I'm going to hold this up. I'm actually wondering if I'm running out of an ink color and maybe I should have checked before I printed this guy. Oh, this stinks. All right. So, don't mind the color that doesn't look good. I'm going to make sure I put this like this so you can see this. So, obviously, this is what it's supposed to look like. And the top half came out so good. The wood color is like spot on. And you can see, so I have my son's name on there. It says confirmation. And then at the bottom, it has Jeremiah 29:11. I think I am probably going to go check my ink colors, and I bet you anything I am running low on ink, because that's the only thing I can even think that maybe I am running low on ink there, and I hope you guys can, let me actually move that a little bit this way. So yeah, you can clearly see, so that has nothing to do with my press line, but let's look at my press line. So the funny thing is, there is no press line. And I'm going to try to see. I am going to turn off my other camera real quick, just to make sure you guys can see everything perfectly. Let me turn that camera. Okay, perfect. So, do you see what happened there? So, I bet I'm running low on a certain color ink. And I got a funky color. So it's supposed to be just like this. And the amazing thing is, though, look, there is no press line in that. So if you follow my directions for that press, I mean, the press came out perfect. You can't even see where that line is from where we pressed. So I will not give this to my son with this bluish color. Again, this is exactly what the design looks like. I mean, it's a gorgeous design. And to be very honest, I have not seen any other designs like this for sublimation. And that's why I was so excited to do it. So I will just redo it. And repress it and make sure all of my inks are coming out the way they should. But anyway, so this one is the confirmation one. And says Jeremiah 29:11, and it just says, "For I know the plans I have for you to guide you, hope and a future, to give you hope and a future." So I think that's an awesome religious sentiment, whether they're going through confirmation or baptism. And I thought this would look so nice hanging on his wall. So this is going to be a gift, but again, I'm going to redo this now. After I guess I'm out of ink and color. But I mean, you can really see exactly how that looks. And I mean, that wood color comes out beautiful on that. Alright, so my press came out good for the 15 by 15, but of course the other part did not. So let me show you guys what I am going to do with my Easter bunny. And I'm going to come back over here. So I have this little Easter bunny that we did. I have some twine, and I believe these are the 20 millimeter wood beads. I am actually going to use mine in a 2-tier tray. So I just kind of doubled this over, and I'm going to get this right through this hole. And just like I would for an ornament, I am just going to loop this through and pull it tight. If I can do that with these beads in my hand, I'm actually going to put those beads down. So I'm just going to slide this on here. So now this is right on here. And then I'm just going to add my beads. And this would be the same exact way you would do this for any of the card charms, to add your beads on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple more because it's going on my 2-tier tray. A little fuzz from that. And how cute is that? So I mean, that will look so cute hanging on my 2-tier tray. I absolutely love that. So those are the things we did. So I have this bunny in my shop. He is a door hanger. And again, what I did is I just copied the very top portion of him, so that way it would cover up the hook. So if there's any Easter bunnies, because this is just like a grayish color, it pulls up perfectly. Again, you also have the cross hearts, and these really came out so nice. And again, I would suggest, the name goes all the way across. I put a shadow kind of underneath it, so it would stand out on that pink. But these would be perfect to do as a card charm as well, and use those to put a name, maybe even, for a new driver to put, stay safe. If you don't know, with Ashley's keychains, they're super easy to use. So it comes with these 2 pieces, and you just kind of pop the one piece in here. I'm doing this backwards for myself. Pop this one piece in, and I just kind of hang this on, and it just bends right over. There's 2 creases in there, and it snaps. So we'll listen for the snap. And there you go. So now I have a beautiful keychain, and again, on the back I put thank you for being my confirmation sponsor, and I put the date on here. So go check those out in the shop. And again, I'm going to repress this cross, but you can see again how the whole design I absolutely love. But you can see the top part of the wood exactly of how it's supposed to look. So it happens. I should have checked my printer ink. But all right, so again, if you have any questions, please drop me a note below. And all these designs are listed in my shop at Sketch Owl Designs in Etsy. So I hope you have a great Sunday and a great rest of your weekend and a great beginning to the week. I'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye. Hi guys, Christine Summers from Sketch Owl Designs. I wanted to hop on and press a couple Easter items for you guys today, including the cross that I just recently have listed